Hey there, Doug O here, and welcome. Today I want to talk to you about goals, and not just any kind of goals, smart goals. You know, regardless of how successful you want to become or what area you want to become more successful in, you've heard you've got to set goals. But have you heard you've got to have smart goals? Let's take a look and see what I mean by smart goals. Smart goals must be specific. They must be very simple. So for example, if you're just starting out in real estate or if you've already been working in real estate, a goal might be to complete a wholesale real estate deal. Now, is that specific? Well, yeah, it's about real estate and it's about a very specific kind of real estate deal. Now, is it simple? Well, a wholesale real estate deal is among one of the most simplest things you could do in terms of creating a successful outcome goal in real estate investing. It's one of the most simple techniques to create some quick cash flow. So if you want some quick cash, you've come to the right place. That would be a great wholesale real estate deal, would be a great way to generate something very quickly and very simply. And is it stated simply? Complete a wholesale real estate deal. Would that be simple enough for most people to understand? Well, I think most people would be able to understand, even if they didn't know what a wholesale real estate deal was. It'd be simple enough to know it was some kind of real estate deal. So does it meet those criteria? Absolutely. The next step is it measurable and meaningful to you? Well, the first one wasn't, so let's modify that to make it measurable. Complete one wholesale real estate deal. Now that's measurable, but is it meaningful to you? So if you've already done one or two and you want to push yourself, well, then you would put 3 or 4 in there instead. So it'd still be measurable and it'd be meaningful to you. At the same time, perhaps a wholesale real estate deal isn't meaningful to you, and yet if you were to say, I'm going to complete one flip, that would be meaningful to you. Well, then you would know what it means. One flip real estate deal, you would write that instead to make it measurable and both meaningful to you. The next thing you need to make sure is that it's as if now. What do I mean by that? Well, when you write your goals, you want to write them as if you've already done it now. It's already complete. It's one of the big secrets that most people never learn about goal setting. So I have completed one wholesale real estate deal. That would be writing it as if it's done now. Or whatever your goal is, you would just write it as if it's already done. I have completed, fill in your goal. The next thing, is it achievable? Now ask yourself, has anybody in this example in the planet ever completed one wholesale real estate deal? And if the answer is yes, well then guess what? It's achievable. You might be saying, but Doug, I've never done this before. I wouldn't even know the first thing to do. I want you to understand something. There is awesome training available for you all around. And in fact, some of my colleagues are going to be giving you some of that information. I'm sure of it. And you're going to have all of the information you need to know for the how. In fact, over 97% of people, they don't fail because of a lack of how. It's because of their lack of why. We're going to talk about that later. And then, next thing, is it compatible in all areas of your life? You need to think and ask yourself, if I have completed one wholesale real estate deal, is there any area of my life that wouldn't be compatible with? All right, so if having set yourself a goal, diligently followed through, done whatever it is you need to do to complete that goal, and perhaps even stick some cash in your bank account, if that's incompatible with other areas of your life, then you need to stop, take a look at that, and figure it out so that you can make it compatible with where it is that was incompatible so that you can move forward without that thing dragging you down, all right? So make sure that it's act as if now, achievable, and it's compatible with all areas of your life. And then you needs to be realistic and responsible. So ask yourself, is it realistic that I have completed one wholesale real estate deal? Now, if you're working 80 hours a week right now, is it realistic for you to have the time to actually get this done? Well, only you can answer that. And again, you need to make sure that whatever you write down is realistic based on your current circumstances, all right? And the next thing, is it responsible? You need to ask yourself, is this a responsible thing for me to be doing, or for me, myself, or the people I'm responsible for or to? And if you're in a relationship, you want to sit down with your spouse or your partner and make sure that this is a thing that is realistic and responsible based on your current circumstances, okay? And finally, a goal needs to be timed. So let's rewrite that goal to add some timing on. I've completed one wholesale real estate deal by, and then you insert the date. And I recommend that you do it within the next 30 days to give yourself a stretch to prove that you can get this done, all right? Because the quicker you get this done, the more excited you're going to be, and you're going to want to do it again and again. And it also has to be something that is towards what you want. Now, I told you, most people don't fail because of lack of how. It's because they fail because of a lack of why. And in a future training, we're going to get into in depth, and we're going to explain a little bit more about people's whys and help you discover your why so that you'll know that your goals are helping you move towards your why. All right? So make sure your goals are SMART, specific and simple, measurable, meaningful to you. They're written as if now, they're achievable, and that they're compatible with all areas of your life. They're realistic and responsible for your current situation, that they're timed, and they help you move towards what you want. All right, so to help you become more successful, this is Doug O, your Success Accelerator, and I'll be seeing you very soon.